Hello and welcome to this Microsoft Word beginners tutorial with me, Tita Tera, as your tutor. In this lesson, we are going to be looking at how to open Microsoft Word and equally have an overview of the Microsoft Word start screen. So let's jump into it. There are several ways we could open Microsoft Word to get started with producing and creating our documents. The very first and the most simplest way to open Microsoft Word is simply by looking on your desktop and searching for the icon for Microsoft Word. And currently on my desktop screen, we would find the icon for Microsoft Word. And when you find that, all you simply do is you double click on the icon and Microsoft Word opens up for you. The second way, if we don't find the Microsoft Word icon amongst our desktop icons on our screen, we can follow suit by looking at the taskbar, which is at the very bottom of our screen, for the Microsoft icon. Now, if we find the Microsoft icon there, all we simply need to do is we can left click once and the Microsoft window opens up for us. Following up, the third way or the third method by which we could open Microsoft Word is by going down to the bottom left section of our screen onto the start button or the start menu icon. We click on it once, and in the pop-up window, we may find Microsoft Word pinned to the start menu. Similar to the steps we've performed before, we simply just click on it and it opens up for us. So to have Microsoft Word open when you don't have it on your desktop, on your taskbar or pinned to your start menu, what you simply do is you go down to the start menu again and you scroll right to the bottom of your all programs and you find the Microsoft Word icon there. And similarly, you click on it and Microsoft Word opens up for you. Now that we've succeeded to open Microsoft Word and we've seen the various methods by which we could open our Microsoft Word program, the next thing we will look at in this lesson is the startup screen. By default, you would always have something similar to this. Now, I am currently using the year 2019. That is why I have this view. You may have a similar view if you are using 2016 or 2021. But if that is not the case and you're using an Office version which is lower than 2016, then your view may look a little bit different from this, but that notwithstanding, it is still going to perform the same aspects and all functionalities remain the same. Now, the very first thing we are going to look at are templates. What are templates? Templates are simply a sort of form that has already been pre-filled and pre-designed upon which we can choose and replace the information that is there with us, the information and the design with us, and we also have some level of modifications that we can do to it. In case you are connected to the internet and you need some specific template that you cannot find among the options that are here, then all you can simply do is you click in the search bar and you can search for templates online. Now that we've looked at templates, another aspect we would notice on our start screen is the option to open other documents. Now, this panel, this blue panel that we find is generally designated for recent documents. That is why we have the title here, recent. So if you have no recent documents and yet your document you want to work in is maybe contained in an external drive or it's somewhere saved on your computer and it is not showing here, then what you can simply do is you click on open other documents. And on doing that, you realize that the view you have has suddenly changed. We no longer have just the option for templates. We now have a completely new design, a completely new look to our start menu, and more options to work with. So first and foremost, we have the open option. Now with open, you can open recent documents, and since we don't have any recent documents or folders that we've opened recently, then we can browse through our PC and look for documents that are saved somewhere on our computer, and then we can open them and work with. As well, if we don't find it here, if we cannot navigate here, we can simply take browse and it brings up this pop-up menu where we can simply or easily navigate through our computer and find where a particular document that we want to work with is located. Furthermore, other options that you can work with, you have the account option where you can create and manage, or where you can rather sign in and manage your Microsoft Word account. and we have feedback to give feedback to Microsoft Word if you have some issues, and we have options where we can do some minor tweaks in Microsoft Word. If we click on New, it takes us back to the loop we had before for our templates and our blank document. Now, having seen that, we have in mind that once we've opened Microsoft Word, if we are not working with a template and we are not choosing files from our computer to work with, then we can simply take on the blank document option, and we now have our ready view, our ready page and document to start working in. So that's been it for this lesson, where we've seen how to open Microsoft Word, the different ways we can open Microsoft Word. We've also had an overview on the start screen of Microsoft Word, and we've looked at templates, seen how to open other documents that are saved within our computers, and much more. That brings us to the end of this lesson, and see you in the next lesson.